we're in a health crisis, and a health crisis has manifested itself in many ways. In schools, they've been shut for a long time. They've been teaching online. Now they're open, and they're grappling with other problems. And these problems are basically not having enough substitute teachers. And just to illustrate, I suppose, what happened today, Miriam Smith, who I just mentioned a moment ago, would have made 16 phone calls trying to get SNA support today.
16?
She eventually got someone,
16
God. Phone calls. She eventually got an SNA available from the opposite end of the county, who had to travel a good hour. So really, I suppose in previous years, Cormac, when I was in the classroom, as a profession, we trundled on. You know, you'd have a sniffle, you'd have a sore throat, you keep teaching. You could probably hear my voice today is a bit weakened. So look, as a profession, we always trundled on. At the moment, because we're in COVID, we have to lead by example in schools, and where teachers are feeling unwell, they themselves or through their doctor are out. A lot of them are being PCR tested, waiting on results. So then, invariably, you have to draw on subs. What's happening then is when Mary or John isn't in their classroom, the principal has to go and arrange a sub. It could be for 1 or 2 days subbing. The school up the road then might have 2 weeks of subbing. So the sub leaves the school they may have committed to, moves up to the other school, and what you end is a kind of a cyclical process where just simply we run out of supply. And that's one of the reasons why I stepped in today. I've every intention, I meet Norm every week, we're good friends, and I've every intention of outlining to her what I saw, and I saw best practice, and yet I saw the pressures the system's under. But I just want to say, me being there today was actually facilitated by one of the restrictions that are being removed by government, and that is people who are on job share and career break. I'm on career break at the moment, and I was allowed to go in there. And if I could just finish my point, there was 100 extra teachers this week added onto that substitute. Now I believe more has to be done, and actually I have a good suggestion I hope to bring to Norma Foley when I meet her next week, and that is in Partine School today, where I was working. There were 2 teachers doing fabulous work on teacher training. They're on a teaching practice placement. When I was in teaching training college, we did 2 weeks of final teaching practice placement. Now it's about 14 weeks. I think they should let some of those teachers out to earn a crust. It was like manna to heaven for me and others in college. When on a Friday we got a booking, money in the pocket, a day's teaching.
All right,
that would be a very
what we'll do is we're really pressed for time, and I apologise for wrapping quickly, but it's a really interesting suggestion. We'll see what the Minister makes of it, and we might have you back to see what the response is. But for the moment, Cathal Crowe of Fianna Fáil in County Clare, thank you very much indeed.